Hi, this is DOSBox Mom, and welcome back to Let's Play Treasures of the Savage Frontier. We're on the south side of Mirabar, just outside the general store. And about the only thing I think we still might want to purchase for our new friend Creador would be a bow and arrows, for which we'll need to go to the Arms and Armor store down the street. So let's get out of area mode and turn east. There's the Arms and Armor store. And then make sure we've got the party's money pooled. And then want to be careful we click on just the right kind of bow that we want to purchase for our friend. And some arrows to go with that. Okay. And we'll just ready those real quick. And share the wealth, and we're done. So I think at this point, we can now head out of town. Now that ice peak that various parties in Mirabar have been telling us about, oh, okay. No, we don't want to enter Mirabar. It looks like the quickest way to Neverwinter is going due west to Luskan and then south along the coast. And we need to go to Neverwinter because that's where the boat going to the endgame areas departs from. And that'll also give us one last chance to buy staffs of striking for our two mages. We'll just want to remember to keep some other weapon in reserve for them. Now that should be port last there. We don't need to go in there. And we've been able to avoid random wilderness encounters. And yes, we do want to enter Neverwinter. Looks like it's dawn, and we come in very close to where the magic shop is. And you can tell he's running the magic shop because his dialogue is multicolored. Now actually the general store and the Arms and Armor store in Mirabar aren't that bad for selling stuff off, as long as you actually want the arms and armor that they've got for sale there. However, magic shops are usually even better because they have more expensive stuff that can suck up excess funds from selling off all the junk that you've found elsewhere in the game. Okay. And it looks like Aladdin's got some extra flails. And we can probably sell off that extra long sword, because he's got that Tyrant's Trident. Besides, he can always switch to the flail +3 if he really needs a one-handed weapon. Okay, and she's got a suit of plate mail she can sell off. Let's see. Okay, I don't see anything that Josita can sell off. We might be able to dump some of the extra maps that Teresa's been carrying all this time, though. At least ones for areas that we've already been to. And unfortunately, Jabarkis isn't able to sell off his excess gear, although we could take it to the vault and deposit it and pick it up that way, but I'd rather just drop it. Okay. And since he's got the blood axe, he doesn't really need that +2 sword. Man, he doesn't really need those non-magical darts. The magical ones we might hang on to, though. Yeah, and it's not going to make any difference to Creador's armor class. We just dropped this extra set of bracers, which I'd really rather be able to sell, but I can't. Okay, and now we just have enough for one staff of striking. Although, quite possibly, if we wanted to get... Okay, we saw the treasure map, which might be for one of the dwarf mazes, and the fire dock map. I think we want to hang on to those. Okay. Well, we'll have Josita and Teresa each give one of their things to... No, Josita and Tomas each give one of their things to Teresa. Looks like Tomas had 2 rods of stone to flesh. Let's buy him a staff of striking, which will be very useful, at least while it lasts. And I think we'll get some gems appraised. Okay, I won't bore you while I get the gems appraised, so I'm going to pause the recording and I'll come back once I've bought the other staff of striking, so just a minute. Well, and we're back. Yeah, we're able to buy staffs of striking for both of our mages and bought a couple of extra potions of speed. Didn't have room for buying any more of the spell scrolls I had, though. Now, let's move along. I believe we can rest pretty much anywhere. I just want to really briefly save the game. Now this is the boat rental shop, although they do not do ship bookings here. So that won't help us with going to the ice peak. There's 2 docks. Blackened remnants of the old Neverwinter pier are all that is left of the once busy structure. Alcida says, looks like the old dock burned down. Now, this is the northern of the 2 docks, and I believe this is where we catch a boat to Fireshear and the Ice Peak. A graceful sailing ship is docked here and taking on passengers. Do you wish to board? Sure. Steven says, I have to take your ticket for you to board this ship. Pay your money over at North Pier Shipping. Oh. Where's North Pier Shipping? Oh, that building there. Passage to Fireshear service to Fireshear has now begun. The fare will be 250 platinum for your entire party. Do you wish to book passage? Thank you. Ooh. Better hurry. Fortunately, they haven't quite left yet. A seaman takes your ticket, you climb the gangplank, and soon set sail for Fireshear. The passage from Neverwinter is very difficult. The weather fierce, the sea rough. The captain is just able to put in somewhat south of the Fireshear dock. And I'm flipping to that page of the clue book. Upon landing, you thank him for his skill and make your way down into the underground city of Fireshear. Ooh. Descending a short flight of steps, you enter a low-ceilinged room. Its walls carved from the rock of the mountains. The chamber is dark, and for once, you welcome darkness. Scattered throughout the room on the stairs and the doorway are the twisted bodies of dead miners. Humans, dwarves, and gnomes alike. Some terrible evil has passed this way. Oh dear. Well, let's look around, see if we can find out what's going on. Ellen and he's alive! A single gnome, still clutching the handle of his broken axe, lies still on the floor. Bending low, you record his whispers as journal entry 75. Ah. They came out of the hills and holes and mountains. Huge white furry snow monsters. They brought white hounds from heck. They leapt at us in our sleep and our mining and our business. In the very center of our city. No mercy. No mercy. They killed everyone. We couldn't stop them. And our leaders they carried away. The Shearmaster gone. What'll happen to Fireshear? To us. with a deep... The gnome's voice fails, and he's dead. Look! Cries Elwer. It's an arm! You look down and see the long, clawed, white-furred limb of a huge creature lying in a pool of blood. Okay. So it looks like we need to find what's happened to the city leaders and find the monsters who have been killing everybody. As you advance down the corridor, everyone in the party increasingly becomes aware that the only sounds you hear are the raps of the party's footfalls and their echoes. Yeah. There's a door here, but it just goes into a little bitty room. The party may rest safely in any room after it's been cleared and anywhere in the corridor leading to the Great Hall of Fireshear. So I think like this hallway would probably be okay to rest in. I think. Okay, and that's another empty room in front of us. And another empty room there. To the west, you see a flickering, barely visible glow of firelight. You step into the great hall of Fireshear. It has been ransacked. Only a few torches remain lit, their wavering light illuminating a chaotic mass of tables, chairs, and bodies. Near the center of the hall is a massive triangular granite table, overturned and cracked in two. Posita whispers, "What beast has the strength to have done that?" Okay. So if we go south and then east, desks have been overturned and the contents thrown around the room. One of the letters bears the blue and purple seal of Waterdeep. You record it as Journal Entry 76. Dear brother, I have great news. The heroes of Asgore were just here. They interceded at the council just in time, exposed the Kraken plot to divide the Lord's Alliance, and unmasked their spies. The Krakens were posing as Neverwinter representatives. I've sent the heroes on to you, with the hope that from there they'll continue to the Ice Peak. Please give them every hospitality. They may be the answer to our quest for the gem. I shall be along as soon as possible. Signed, Minaster. Yeah, he's that fellow we met in Mirabar in that room off in one corner of town. Well, if the guy who was here saw the letter, maybe if we rescue him... Ooh, Teresa, whatever it was that did all this, I hope it can't read. Hopefully not. Okay. Then there's another door right in front of us. Everything here has been destroyed. Teresa says, "Look at this broken shield. The insignia of 3 falling snowflakes that belonged to a noble from Neverwinter." Okay. And then there's another room here. The fine furnishings of this chamber have been slashed, smashed, and shredded. A velvet cloak, somehow unscathed, bears the insignia of an upright red double-bladed axe. So that would be the chambers of the governor of Mirabar. Or would it be the ambassador from Mirabar? Whatever. Okay. There's like a series of mine shafts going down, although I don't know if we're ready to go through them yet. Well, let's keep looking around. Let's see where this goes. Okay. Seated, appearing to rest in one corner of this room, is the body of a human miner. Oh joy. Tall monsters covered with white fur appear ahead, guarded by a force of heavily armed orcs. Okay, this is a random encounter. Looks like we might be able to avoid them for now, and once we defeat the Grand Yeti, those won't happen again. Okay. Okay, now if we go here. Okay, the first room on the left in this row. Something's blocking this door. Pushing hard on the wooden panels, you force it open only to reveal beady eyes and drawn blades. Okay, a 10 by 10 foot room, and it's got Bigfoot and orcs. Well, at least orcs and ice wolves. Ice hounds, okay. These ice hounds look like they might have a few more hit points than the usual heck hounds. Yeah. Oh. Okay, she's got arrows, but she doesn't have... She's got her sling, though. She can use that. I might want to have her give her magic arrows to somebody else, though. Okay. Fairly weak ice breath attacks. Well, it looks like we'll have to finish this battle off camera, and then we'll continue exploring Fireshear in the next episode. See you then.